Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make your own collagen and calcium powder supplements using eggshells. Now, before I show you how to make it, I just want to briefly explain that eggshells are a natural source of collagen, calcium, and hyaluronic acid, which plays a vital part in our skin's health, our teeth, our nails, our bones, and our joints. Now, the problem is that things like collagen start to decline in our mid to late 20s, and then you have calcium, which starts to decline at around the age of 30, and then by 40 it rapidly declines. So you want to replenish your body with these things. Now, this powder is not only beneficial for your health, but keep in mind that you could get really creative with it and use it for skincare. I like to make my own skin scrubs, facial scrubs, and body scrubs. So you could use it for so many things. Now, quick disclaimer before I even start. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, so please do your own research before you do this for yourself, okay? I did the research and I found that it was so beneficial, but do your own research before you do this, okay? Now, I personally like to use pasture-raised eggs because to me these are the best quality eggs. Studies show that pasture-raised eggs have more fatty acids, they have more vitamins, and it's better quality as far as the yolk, the whites, and then the actual shell. So I like to use pasture-raised eggs, and then what I do is I save the eggshells after I use an egg for cooking. After I cook and I use my eggs, I keep the eggshells in a container and I refrigerate it. And as you can see, there's a lot of eggshells in here. So this is going to be fun to play with. But yes, put it in a container and make sure that you keep it refrigerated until you're ready to make your powder. Okay, so the next step is to boil the eggshells. Now, we're boiling the eggshells just to make sure that we get rid of any potential bacteria, okay? So we're not boiling it to boil it down to a stew. We're not doing that. We're just removing any potential bacteria. You want to make sure that you just, you are ingesting it. You are going to ingest it, so you want to be safe. I do this for about 10 to 15 minutes, the most. I just go by my eyesight, and I can tell when they're pretty good to go. Next step is straining out the water. So you just have the eggshells left. So the next step is lightly baking the eggshells because we want to make sure that all the moisture is completely removed. Next, we're going to put it in the oven. And then we're going to use a coffee grinder so that we could make it into a very, very fine powder. And obviously we want to make it into a very fine powder because we do not want to be ingesting anything that is sharp or too big. Now is the fun part. We're about to grind up the eggshells in the coffee grinder. Okay, you see how fine it's getting? We're gonna do it one more time to make it super, super fine. We're almost there. So what I do next is strain the eggshell powder into a measuring cup and I triple strain it. I am not playing games. Any of the big pieces that are left, they will just settle on the top. So this is going to get thrown out. But as you can see here, what's left is all this amazing eggshell powder. So I'm going to transfer this into a glass container. We're pretty much done. The last part is to put the eggshell powder into glass containers. So I put it in this sanitized old spice container, and it has this kind of lid, so I can just sprinkle it, and I sprinkle it on everything: cereal, shakes, smoothies, all kinds of things. So this is just really convenient and easy. And then the rest of it, I just put it in like a big glass jar, and I just refrigerate this so that when this gets low, I just replenish it into this one, if that makes sense. And don't forget, you can use it internally, and you can also use it for beauty products, skin scrubs, face scrubs, you know, body scrubs, things like that. Get really creative with that. You can also sprinkle the eggshell powder on dog food because it holds many benefits, including promoting a healthy metabolism and reducing inflammation. Okay guys, this is the finished product. As you saw earlier, I already had a label attached to the container. All of the eggshell powder is up in here, so we're ready to go. Now, if you don't feel like making your own scrubs, no worries, because I make them. If you go into the link section, you'll find the link to these Aura scrubs, and I make them out of eggshell powder, sage, turmeric, frankincense, and myrrh. All these really yummy ingredients, and each of these jars contain an angel aura quartz crystal inside, which is really cool. So this is what the eggshell powder aura scrub looks like. As you can see, there's the angel aura quartz crystal there. The color has slightly changed because of the essential oils and oils that were used to make it. So if you make your own skin scrubs, it's probably going to have a similar color and definitely the same consistency depending on the ingredients that you add to the eggshell powder. Thank you so much for watching my video and supporting my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share. Many blessings to you. Until the next time, XOXO.